Hey everybody, Jordon Gonzales here from the Gonzales Racing Team, here to bring you victory number 15. This is the B Open setup race. Setup provided by Alan Tater Bowman. I'll be driving the GRT Axe 238 UPCI UGAA paint scheme. You can see that the pace car has dropped, and I'm raising the pace. The field kind of seems bewildered by it. They're not quite prepared for that, even though I announced it to them. And we're off. Green flag, green flag, green flag. 6 doesn't get any help. Goes high. Maybe he's trying to drop back. Not too sure. 6 of James Peterson and the 16 of Robert Woodside. Stays with me here. I'm sorry, that's not a 16. That's a 10. I'm not sure what's going. I guess the standings is going to get updated over there at the start-finish line. So there's the 10 of Josh Slade. Sorry, apologize for that. And lap 1 is now completed. No incidents. And Talladega is a big race, so we got 50 laps here, so we're going to speed it up. We're not going to go too fast because otherwise we'll get photosynthetic seizures watching it. So we'll just, I don't know, was it double time or something? I'm not too sure. Can't see without the screen. See, we're just kind of getting single file, just kind of counting down the laps. We got 2 packs going on. Some people try to make an outside lane work. There's a lot of beebing and wobbing. Wow. Wobble. Do the wobble. One, two, three, four. So we have about 5-car breakaway right now. Let's see what happens if that second group can catch us again. And it looks like they do right there. Still a lot of bob and weaving. That's the word I was trying to say. Bob and weaving. Beweaving. And you're doing that for a couple of reasons. One, with the open setups, you do need to cool off your car a little bit more frequently than you would in a fixed setup. And also, it's just, some people, it's hard to see around the cars depending on their field of view. So they're trying to get a gauge of where they're at. Lap 8, everything seems to be pretty calm. Not much to commentate. Everybody's kind of just chilling, except for those in the back of this first group. They're wanting to try to do a little something. They don't want to just sit back there. And you can see a little bit of separation again from 6 on back. We'll see if that second group catches up. Yeah, they sure do right there. So it's not as tight racing as you would find in the fixed setup. Doesn't exactly look like what you'd find either in the professional domain where everybody's all tight together. Here, secrets are very kept, very well kept, so no one's really wanting to share anything, not even tire pressures. Alright, oh, we got a wreck in the back of us here. Let's go ahead and see what's going on. So this is the second pack. The 16 just slowed down like crazy. Either that or the 5 just got a really big run. Let's run inside, see if he had anything with his motor going on. Yeah, his motor definitely spooled down. You can hear it right before he hits him. Right there, the motor's already spooled down. And unfortunately, the 9 car is just a victim in that. And he comes back up the track. Blown motor. Pace car is out. All right. Nobody wants to see pace laps. We do have pit stops coming up here, so we'll go ahead and watch that real quick. 50-lap race, you will need to pit at least once. Unless, of course, enough cautions, then you can save tires. Or, sorry, save gas. Oh, looks like a couple people having a problem getting to pits, myself included, the 11 back there. And I finally get into my pit. And as you can see, I'm doing fuel only. And it would seem I'm the only one doing fuel only. Oh, contact there between 10 and somebody. 11 comes out. 18. Alright, let's come back here. Let's finish up these pace laps, shall we? Get rid of this mouse real quick. So, all that trouble to get into pit, and I still came out first doing fuel only. So we'll see if tires are going to matter at all with making the race a little bit more exciting, maybe. But it's interesting nobody else tried to go fuel only. I will admit, my first time running this, I did take 4 tires, but still came out in 6th position. And that was from 1st to 6th, because I was in 1st when that caution fell. Came out 6th, and the new tires really didn't help me much. So they're really not worth it on this short lap. Alright, so we're one. Let's go ahead and watch the restart here. Pace car is off. Raising the pace again to about 85. This time the field's a little bit better prepared. Knows what to do. Sticks with me. Green flag. I don't know what that was. Green flag. Able to beat P2 into the corner. So he drops down. Outside lane. 10 is a great pusher. He was with me in that first run. So he's going to try to push here. 25. He's clear, but he hesitates. He hesitated too much there. See a little about got a little bit of a breakaway, 5-car breakaway. Lead pack. second pack hasn't quite caught up yet. The outside line here is starting to back up a little. Let's see if they drop down at all. 10 is letting. Ooh. That was a little interesting. 10 and 25 got together a little bit there. Lost a lot of momentum. Now there's a 3-car breakaway. The pack behind us should be able to catch us, no matter how bad or good setups are. That many cars, you'd figure they'd catch 3 of us. Let's go ahead and speed it up. Yeah, you can see them starting to move up already there, catching us. We are now one big pack again. Outside line, number 7, still trying to make it happen. Got some people going below the yellow, feeling too frisky. Outside line is forming up better now. We have 4 or 5 cars out there. 4 cars able to do the push. Third in line falls back. Causes these 2 to lose momentum. Halfway now. I don't know what it is. The third. Oh, what was that? I was just walking. The third car of the outside lane keeps jumping out, and this time, this third car decides to not only jump out but cause a wreck. Let's go ahead and let's watch the 11 car here. Yeah. So the 24 just did not. He came down. Not sure what that was about. Maybe he wasn't getting notified that he was 3 wide, but he came down too much. Oh, and the 6 had nowhere to go. Wasn't able to predict what the 11 was going to do. Ends up just plowing straight into him. Let's see. Looks like everybody else gets around just fine. Poor 6, man. Bad timing. Bad spot. Make our way back to the leader. And pace laps. Let's go ahead and skip the pace laps. Did have the back of the field decide to go ahead and pit. They don't have much to lose, you know. Go ahead and see if fresh tires will help them out. Top off gas if they didn't do so before. Actually, don't need to top it off. Not at 50 laps. Only need a few extra gallons. Pace car lights are out. $20 to go at the line. Pace car is off. Raising pace to about 85. See the 7 car back there is, what do you call it, laying back. Looks like he's going to try to time a run here. The whole line. I feel like he just kind of shot himself in the foot and the whole line behind him. Four able to fit into the gap. As I get a reminder on my calendar. Again, we got people going below the yellow line looking like they just want to drop to the back. Mostly single file. Oh, someone's turning there. Does he save it? He does save it. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at that just one more time. See what happened. Ooh. Looks like there was a checkup and he got the worst end of it. Yeah, there's a checkup there. And And 22 was trying to go around him and then net coded into him. That was a net code situation there. This kind of, that sucked, you know. So here you look at that front end damage he's got, and then 22 is coming out on the outside, and the game says there was connection, but it looks like there really wasn't any. So that's kind of unfortunate situation for the 23. Unfortunately, not much to do about that. Looks like no caution came out. Rest of the field able to avoid him. He's below the yellow line, so racing continues. $19 to go at the line. Mostly single file again. 3 cars on top trying to make the outside line work. Not doing too bad. Not losing a whole lot of ground. And here they're starting to move forward a little. They definitely have some 4 cars here now. Getting a little bit of a run on the lower line. Looks like this front pack was at 8, 9 cars. Starting to leave the rest of the pack behind. Green car, if he doesn't get any drafting help, looks like he's going to fall back to that second pack. Alright, let's go ahead and I'll speed it up just a little bit. That way we can, well, one more. There we go. Alright, you see this outside lane really getting a good run. The 7 basically clears me, but stays up top. Outside lane is starting to fall apart. They're losing, well, right there. They got a good little push with just 3 of them. Now we got 5 cars up top, 4 on the bottom. And it just looks like they didn't get quite the push there they wanted, or they did before. Still not a whole lot of momentum there. They're losing it a little bit. Guess they don't have the right people lined up or just the right timing. Falling back. Alright, there's the push that they were looking for. Got almost up front. Here we go. Let's see what happens here. Let's go ahead and watch this. Look at that outside lane. The green car ended up staying with the pack. That's cool. Now you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cars on the second line against 4 on the bottom. And then you have 3 jump up even higher. Decides to, so there's a 3rd car in that second line that ends up dropping back. Ooh, we got some contact back. Oh goodness, 3 cars into the wall. A 3 wide that just did not go as planned. Let's go. Looks like the 11 car. Alright, so it's 2 wide here, 11 beside 17, sorry. He goes a little high. Gets put into a 3 wide position. And the 19 and 17 are both kind of looking for the same real estate, but the 17, knowing you're 3 wide, probably should be up against the wall. You don't really want to be moving down. But he's moving down, not sure if he's looking in a direction or not. Early in the race, I was looking left, and I was 3 wide, and ended up putting the guy in front of me in the wall. because I was just looking in the wrong direction, you know, not paying attention. So could have been what happened here, but 3 wide just gone bad. It looks like they could have saved it, but then the 19 caught the 12 in the wrong spot, right in that rear quarter panel, and that just ends up flying. Fortunately, the 12 looks like he doesn't take a whole lot of damage. He might be able to get going again. 19, I don't know. And the 17, yeah, he's crunched up too. So, unfortunate for them. And yet another caution of this race. Let's go ahead and speed it up. Lucky dog go flying by. Based on how that lap, that caution fell, we should have 5 to go when we go green. Double file. Pace car lights are out. All right, 5 laps to go. Pace car's down, raising the pace speed back to 85. Actually, back to 85, up to 85. 7 car still likes to hang back some. Ends up causing a bit of a jostle behind him. With that gap, before is able to fall. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Oh. Look at that. Just domino. And even they're still wrecking. And oh goodness, they're still wrecking. And that will be the caution that ends the race. So, looks like Josh Slade is getting a nice little push here on the outside. He's going to try to follow the 13 down. Didn't get the message that there's someone below him. And you see that they don't actually hit anybody on the track. So they did a good job of keeping it down and not really ruining everybody else's race. But watch how the field reacts behind them. So right there, you see this black car, the 22. He gets a little scared, rightfully so. Let's see if we can get a better cockpit camera. Is there another one? There we go. Yeah. He overreacts, thinking the 7's going to hit him. I mean, anyone would have done that. Can't really blame him. Let's go ahead and get back to where I want to be. There we go. So you see him reacting to the 7 coming. Looked like he's going to come back up. 22 gets into the 20. 20, the slide puts him back into the 22. 22 maintains control. The 20 does not maintain control. And the cars behind him just had nowhere to go. The 24 gets collected. Puts him up into the 23. '24 still not under control from all that. Comes down, collects the 17, who almost scraped by, and the Napa car also nails the 24. The 5 hits the 24, and the DeWalt guy almost gets hit again. He scrapes by the second car here, who is driving backwards. Look at that. That is skill. Whoa, skill. Look at that. Oh, we're gonna watch this one again. Oh my goodness. We're gonna watch him from the cockpit here in a second. Oh look, he almost made it through. Look at that. He is skillfully driving backwards. Oh my goodness. That is awesome. Let's see, when does he turn it around? There he goes. Look at that. Professional. He was going reverse quite a while there. Oh man, you kind of killed it there, but that was pretty awesome. Number 17. Don't have your name on my scoreboard here, but that was pretty sweet. I'm gonna have to figure out who it is. Let's figure out who it is real quick. Dwayne McLaren. Everybody, give a shout out to Dwayne McLaren. He rocked that backwards driving. That was pretty sweet. Let's jump into this car camera here. Cockpit, should say. Let's see what's happening in front of him. He's backing it down. He sees them in the wall. Oh! Right there's the contact. Look at that. You know he's driving out of the virtual mirror because there's no way he could be doing it out of the race cockpit mirror. Puts it in reverse there. Look at this. Dwayne McLaren, everybody. Dwayne McLaren. That was pretty sick. Alright. And that will be the caution that ends the race. It's unfortunate we didn't get to end under green. I would like to have seen what the setup I have can do against other folks. Racing to the green, going 4 or 5 wide. I wanted to see what would happen. Unfortunately, it wasn't meant to be, but I'll take a win either way I can get it. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. 1 lap to go. Checkered flag. And that's the win. Hope you enjoyed this race here at Talladega Super Speedway. Be open. This is open setup again. You see me, my horrible burnout skills coming up. I had a lot of fun. Led every lap. And it's not usual for that, especially at a B or A class license. I can't say I've ever done that before. But strength of field is 1648. My iRating's much higher than that, and it tanks because of this track. Talladega is horrible because you've seen so many accidents here where people you just get into it. You know, it wasn't your fault, and you just have nowhere to go, and bam, you're collecting somebody else's mistake. So, all right. Well, this is Jordon Gonzales from Gonzales Racing Team signing off. God bless. Hey everybody, Jordan here, and I want to thank you for tuning in and watching the stream here today. I have a short little video to show you how you can support the Gonzales Racing Team. Right after that, we'll come back to our regular scheduled programming, and again, I just want to thank you for stopping in. God bless.